Well, God bless us with a beautiful morning this morning. Pan out over here. Look at this beautiful sunrise. I know it seems, and yeah, we got a few guys left over from the last group of people that we had coming in, so they're finishing up, and we even got some spectators out here today. Uncle Kevin, come on in, Melvin, meet this guy. Look at the size of this monster. He knew where to come for the right motor.
What's up, guys?
He's flying a 312cc monster motor, kind of appropriate for this guy. Uncle Kevin, what do you think about Uncle Kevin? Is he nuts or what?
Is he going to fly today?
Is this thing going to work? You know, it's so crazy, it just might work. A few bed sheets that we sewed together over there.
Think he'll fly?
Couple lawnmower engines.
Okay.
Strap it together, get it going. A few wheelbarrow tires.
He's going to.
Well, this is Kevin here. He's one of our locals down here. He's not too far away from us, but tell him about yourself and how
I'm
you
from Hastings, Florida. Wanted to do this all my life, pretty much. So, started out with, like everybody does, I think, with model aviation, drones and stuff like that. And my dad's a pilot. His dad's a pilot. He's a pilot.
Future
Mom's
flight
a
junkie,
pilot,
Brian.
Yeah. So, aviation is nothing new to us, but this definitely is, and this is something else. I've never been anything like it.
And you made how many flights now? We got you up there how many times now?
Three.
Three times now. And we got him in a big motor and nice big wing. So he's coming back just to keep going every morning. We're out here. We've had some pretty windy days out here that we've been kind of battling, but this week has been great. It's going to be in the 80s. We're still down here a couple more months. So if you guys are, we go back in May, back up to Ohio, up to Carver's Field. So we're still down here. If you guys are still want to make a nice little vacation and learn how to fly, or maybe you're a local, some of these other training centers are shut down. You know, everybody's in fear of the deadly COVID with its 1% kill rate, but not us. We didn't shut down. We're still out here training. We're having a great time and getting the job done. This morning is absolutely beautiful. This is the kind of morning you want to look for. It's just dead. We got the fog laying in low, and we're going to have a great time flying tonight. So let's just get on it and get Kevin back up there for his first flight. And then we got Dennis Moore over here. He came in, and how many flights have we got in with you?
4, I think.
4. Yeah, it's awesome. And
He's doing good.
yeah, he's kind of quiet, but you want to say something to the people out there that are thinking about getting into it?
I'm from Iowa, and it's a great thing to experience. You know, you get up there and you're just like a bird.
It really is. It's this
Awesome.
form of flight is so different from from flying planes or even fixed wings. That low and slow feeling that you get about it. He's all the way in from Iowa. He says he just wanted to escape the hot weather out there and come down to Florida, where it's a little cooler, and just enjoy some nicer weather. But he's been here for about a week, and again, this last week we had quite a bit of wind, but we're getting the job done, and he's going to make his flight. So we'll get Kevin and we'll get Dennis making their flights. We'll kind of blurp them together and see what we get out of it. So here we go. Wait till it gets running. Okay, and then we're going to hook up our A-line assist. We're not doing that yet until we drag back.
Okay.
Right now we're hooking up. You never do that until you're ready to go. Okay, we'll lay these in the line guides. And you can't stand in front of it, and we'll do it dragging back. Okay, once we see it coming the same right towards our tire, we got 1 and 2 lined up. We need 3 things in line: the wind, the pilot, the center of the wing. Wing comes up a lot better. Any diversion from that means the wing can come up crooked and start flying in the direction of the wind while you're still facing another way. So 1 and 2 are lined up. Let's do a drag back now. Line up your gun sights. The rear. You're gonna line the black strap up with the gooseneck. Always do your side to side first, then drag back. Keep going until you tighten up those lines. Kevin, he's right on you.
Okay.
Okay, it's looking good. Now all we got to do is comb out the lines. I always want to do that. Make sure you don't have any loose lines getting sucked into the propeller.
Twist here.
No, it's
Right, clear.
got it. Okay.
Move here from
Left is clear. Okay. Can you hear me loud and clear? Radio check. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me check.
Take like 4 or 5.
Got me now? Okay. We're not in a big hurry to take off, so let's taxi it out. We don't have to get off it. We got plenty of room, and let's just get control of that wing, and then we'll roll on. That's going to be the best takeoff. Got to be looking at that wing. Look at your feet. Don't be turning a certain way, and you have a tendency to want to turn your feet quite a bit. So I've noticed that. Get ready to brake when I tell you. You're a little slow on your brakes. Drop them down quick, and then you take them there until you're off in the air. Any tiny little corrections are a little tiny. They're not overdone. Here we go. Let's taxi it out. Okay, let's look up for that wing. We're not looking at the airfield. We want to see what our wing is doing. Okay, let's get the quarter throttle. Taxi. Don't turn. Keep going. Kill it. You can walk with me while I do it. So, what happened with that is he didn't brake far enough to slow the wing down. And when you slow the trike down, it's a completely separate entity. He'll start rolling slower, but the wing with your hands up is still going forward at its fastest speed. So it overshoots and you see it collapse on one side. At that point, we just want to kill it. And the whole reason that's happening, he just wasn't looking at his wing, wasn't staring at his wing to see where it was. So he's got to learn to rely on what he sees above. And we say that in all the videos. There's nothing in front of you. You didn't set up it. So there's a big urge since you're driving cars your whole life. And what vehicle do you drive that you don't look forward? So it is kind of weird. It's just something you get used to. So it's a habit. He's going to have to brake. But when he throttles up, he wants to look for that wing. As soon as he sees that wing, he's going to brake to stop it from overshooting. No problem. The trike was compensating. This is the only trike that self-steers and self-corrects for the pilot so they don't roll it over. Other trikes tend to roll over. This one will put the front nose where it needs to go, so that's why you saw him go to the other side. But we're going to go to Kevin now, and then we'll come back. He'll have time to set up. We'll go to Kevin. Put this on the inside of our arm, because if you're by yourself, you want to be able to turn your body. So you lay it on the inside of your arm. That way you can swivel your body and start it. Some guys start it from outside the machine before they get in. Other guys can just start it. If they've got the strength to start that monster, they can start it right over their shoulder. I'm going to start it for you anyway, so I'm not worried about that. But I just like to get you in the habit of doing things the right way like that. Here you go. Okay, let me do a radio check real quick. Check. Loud and clear. Okay. Hey, we're not worried about how fast we get off the ground.
Okay.
But we do need, in this soft grass, your body weight, 300 pounds. It's a little soft here, so it takes a little bit to get rolling. So we're going to mash on right away with you. Get it up, brake, and then we'll evaluate. What do we got? Do we got a good wing? You make a split second. Is it good? Yeah. Okay, so we broke, and then any adjustments need to be from down here, and then we'll just taxi. Treat every launch like a taxi and never have to fear the launch. Once you've mastered that taxi and keeping that wing from oscillating and going back and forth, you've pretty much mastered the takeoff. Landings are easy, you know that. Up in the air is easy, but it's the launch. And we got it set up pretty good. So let me get these in your hand. I'll get you started. Get in the habit of looking right here. Left is clear.
Clear.
Want to see that those brake lines are always clear. I'm in the habit of just saying it every time. Here we go. And look, see it go through the pulley.
Clear.
Right is clear. That way it can't stay locked into a turn. If this handle should have fallen behind another line from the last flight or just being set up. Okay, here we go. We're going to start it up. And we're going to taxi it out. Get you up there. Here we go. Clear. Hands up. Hands even. Now, Kevin's using a mirror, which I'm not against. He had a neck injury from a motorcycle accident. He's a bigger guy, so it's a little harder to look up at the wing. Not against the mirror. So what he's doing is while he's in here for training, he's paying attention to where I'm telling him to brake. So when he gets used to that position in his mirror. We're looking through a mirror, you're kind of seeing things a little bit different, but you still get used to it, so I'm not totally opposed to those. Some of the bigger guys have the mirrors. Okay, so he won't be looking up, he's looking at his mirror. Okay, Kevin, let's take it and hit on it hard. Go. Stay on it. Attaboy. Okay, a little bit of overcorrection. That's okay. I saw that left hand drop down. That's why you're getting that. Beautiful. Just let it take you away now. Excellent job. Beautiful job. All right, right hand turn. Weight of your arms on the brakes. We don't want our hands down low anymore. Once we're climbing out, we want to raise them up. I saw your hands kind of flipping here and there on that taxi, so you don't want to overcorrect like that. Looking good, fly right over our head. Oh, looking good up there, Kevin. Looking good, man. Looking good. Beautiful. Chemtrails in the sky. Kevin's not responsible for those.
It's terrible. It's unbelievable.
You guys are going to miss the landing. Put her on pause. These kids are missing out on something great playing video games. Welcome to the real world. Look at it out here. Beautiful. Okay? Keep going straight. Let's throttle up and go back around again. We'll pause the film and bring you in a little bit lower. We're going to overshoot. Throttle up, full throttle, full throttle. Out ahead of you, you get soft landing. So just bring it in on a straight path right here. Beautiful. Okay, watch out. Last 5 feet, we're going to pour it on. Nice and smooth. You got it, feel it? Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
Beautiful. Good job. Awesome. Beautiful.
Okay, that was a nice smooth one.
Yeah.
See how you got to wait for it a little bit?
Yep.
I brought you around a second time because you were kind of coming close to him. I just wanted you to come in and have plenty of...
I thought that was going to be too close between there, so, but you told me the second time, so I did.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
And one of the things that, you know, when you're first starting out, until you get your turns down, you don't want to have to make a tight turn and then land it right away because you want it to kind of level out. So what I do is I go out further than my final, and I just kind of glide in. If I like where it's at, I hold it there. As I get closer, I back off it and I test it, and I see, am I going to hit where I want to hit? And that's how we talked about practicing your spot landing,
Right.
remember? And so don't do it coming out of a fresh, hot turn, you know, like we did right here, and then expect to drop it in nice and smooth. It's easier if you just line up long, drift down, let it, yeah, if you don't like it, you fire it up. I never shut it off until I know I got the field. But that was a nice soft landing. Your flare was real nice. You didn't hit some of the ruts that the tractors made, did you?
Nope, just before.
That's good. That was nice. That was
Good
nice.
job, Kevin.
All right, here
Awesome.
comes Dennis now. So we're back to Dennis. Last time on the last one, he didn't brake enough, so the wing was able to overshoot. So we're set up again. We're going to give him a shot again and get it down. That's what it's all about. I really like the mistakes because you learn from them. If everything goes perfect, you just never learn anything. Smooth seas don't make good sailors. So this is how we learn. If everything went perfect, these guys wouldn't know how to handle something that does it. But now that they see it, his habit is he doesn't want to look up, and it's a habit of a lot of guys. But we got to see that wing. We got to know what it's doing. It's the only thing that can hurt you because if it's off to the side, even though the fly pod is the hardest trike to roll over because it's the only one that self-corrects. It's the safest one out there with all that pilot protection, but it's still your responsibility to decide what kind of wing you got before you roll on. You don't want to have some crazy takeoff where you're just rocking all over the place when you leave the ground. So taxi it out, get it under control, then roll the rest of the power on. He's only $1.50, $1.60, so it's very easy with this motor to reach a speed that will lift off. So he's got to learn that speed, and that's why he's here. And I'm in his ear. So, all right, here we go. You good? Good. All right. I like that front wheel a little straighter. There you go. Get ready to brake when I tell you. And get on quarter throttle. Go.
Woo! Nice.
So he had a little bit of a rock there because his wing wasn't directly overhead, but that rocking will stop. And also we've been teaching him how to stop the rocking. Okay, hands up. Good job. Let it fly. Beautiful job. Nice going. Good launch.
Headshot.
Do a right turn. All the way around. All the way around. All the way around. Come out of the turn slow so it doesn't rock. See how it doesn't rock at all. Okay, now shut the motor off and come to daddy. I'm right over here. Bald guy, very handsome. Can't miss me. There it is. All right, just bring it in. Don't micro steer, just stay on heading, look out ahead of you. If you look out ahead of you, you'll always have a soft landing. And you pour it on. If you're looking down, you'll slam it every time. Ready, set, start to brake, start to brake, start to brake. Beautiful, beautiful. Touch it, complete the thing. Now lift your left hand, Oh, or your right hand, whichever one.
Awesome,
yeah,
Dennis.
beautiful
Great.
laydown. While
Beautiful.
you're still moving, you lift the other hand.
Beautiful.
Once you come to a stop, you don't have any control of the wing. So you want to do that. You can follow through with the flare, and then whenever the wheels are on the ground, our eyes are on the wing. We want to lift that one hand up and know what the wing is doing. So once our wheels touch down, eyes up, follow through with the flare while we're still rolling. I stiffen my front wheel so that I don't turn towards the laydown, and I raise one hand, and then I'm good. Excellent job, man. Nice landing. Bring me the radio. We're going to put Kevin back up again. Oh, this is fun. Well, everybody's doing real good this morning, the last couple students that we had in this week, and Kevin's going to do another one here. We're going to do as many as we can. We got a beautiful morning here. It's like dead air, and these are the mornings you want to pick, especially when you're a newbie. It slows things down. You don't have wing blasting up so fast. Stick with low wind days when you're first starting out with a trike. You'll gain your skills much faster than battling wind and stuff like that. But this video would be a little bit long, so what we're going to do is we're going to show Kevin's takeoff. We're probably not going to get his landing because we're going to send him up for an altitude flight. He's had a few flights. He wants to go up nice and high. We're going to probably send him up good half a mile or
pounds.
maybe
my jacket.
How much?
396 now. Ditch my jacket.
396.
296.
Oh, 296. I'm like, man.
Okay, wait. No.
I don't see it. You're hiding it well.
You ate a smoked baby. You're getting my belly. Hey, but he's going to send up. He's under 300 pounds now, but pretty close to it. And with his jacket on, you're what? What did you just say?
I was probably right at 300 this morning.
300, okay. Well, we're going to send him up, and he's got an altimeter on, and we're going to take him up for an altitude. Let's just take it up to a mile. Woo. You know, because you won't believe the view. Let's go up a mile.
1 mile. Yeah,
you want to go half a mile? We'll go half.
I'll go a mile. Let me turn.
Let's go about like 3,000 feet. So set your altimeter. So it'll be such a long video, you probably won't even want to watch it, and so we're not going to get all that in there, but I'm going to take him up and have him shut his motor off and do a couple restarts, and when he gets up over here, he'll be able to see Daytona Beach right ahead of him on the other side of the trees, and some of the guys, they've been flying around here, so we'll give them a little bit of a fun thing to do now. And when they're up there flying, I always like to do different things with them so they can get really acclimated and really start trusting the gear. Like on the last one, I had Dennis take his hands off the steering, let go of it, take his feet off the front wheel, which you don't need anymore once you're in the air. You can just let them hang down like a foot launcher. You get all the benefits of foot launching without foot launching, without all the struggles and the hassles and everything else like that. In fact, you can do more. You can land in every direction. The next thing we're going to start doing with these guys is start doing touch and goes so they can start landing motor on now. In the beginning, we land with the motor off, just until they get their landings down a little bit. One of the things we've seen students do in the past is when they're landing with their motor on and they're a little bit nervous when they pull the brakes, they squeeze the throttle at the same time. So until they start relaxing and the pucker factor goes away, then we start doing the touch and goes. So they're both at that place now. We'll probably do some with Kevin today, but we thought we'd give you a nice little short video here. And the queen of the Flight Junkies has been filming here. It's good to have her out there this morning. I felt like I was prying an Amish person out of bed this morning, but no, she came out. And she is the backbone of this whole thing and keeps everything running. Those of you that have placed orders and talked to Jill, she keeps everything ordered, keeps it running smooth around here. And she's also our photographer today, so we're glad to have her out here today. We haven't been able to make a video for a while, just because we're so busy, and it's hard for me sometimes to just film them myself, so glad to have her here. But anyways, we're gonna get Kevin in the air. We'll pause it for a second. We'll come back and get his takeoff. Well, I told him, hey Kevin, head right towards my wife, but like not literally, but anyways, he had a great takeoff. Jill had to move out of the way real quick, so if you see the camera go off, but we're gonna take him up for his altitude flight. So hey, thanks for joining me this morning. Great morning here at Flight Junkies down in Florida. And again, remember, we're here for another 2 months now. It's middle of March, and we'll be here till May. And if you want, come on down, sign up. There's still time